What is up, guys? It's that GTA fan 720 with yet another video. Now, if you guys saw part 1 of this video on how to transform your Galaxy Note 5 into a Samsung Galaxy Note 7, well, here is part 2 of that video. In that video, I simply showed you on how to convert the hardware into looking like the Galaxy Note 7. Now I will be doing it on the software level. Now, disclaimer, this does not require any type of technical knowledge whatsoever. However, if you do still have some problems, then I don't know what to tell you. Okay, let's get into it. So, the Galaxy Note 5, first off, if you don't have the updated software, then you should definitely download the Android 7.0 Nougat update. Chances are, if you've been using your Note 5, you already have this update, but make sure that you have the Android 7.0 update. It will tell you when you check for updates. And this is also regardless of carrier. And you basically power on your Note 7, and you basically go to settings like this, and if you have any custom themes, now if you're a person who personalizes your phone like I do, where you have custom themes, then this won't really help you. I'm just being honest, because this is mainly for people who use stock wallpapers, who don't really do any customizing with their phone. They just kind of leave it the way it is. So for those people, we will need to be doing this. So actually, let's start off. Let's go to the home screen, and we will make a new page on the home screen, assuming you've already customized it. We're going to make a new page, and we're going to start off by adding 2 specific widgets. Now, if you have the clock and weather widget already on your desktop or home screen, you will need to remove it. The reason is because you can't have more than one weather home screen, but I do have a second weather widget which I can use just fine. So go to your widgets, and don't use the clock and weather widget that it normally comes with by default. Select the one that is just weather. Now there's this one that says weather 2x1. You grab that and you put it to the very top of this home screen. Now once you do that, you swipe in, get another widget, and this time you get the Google widget, the Google search widget. And once you do that, place this. You can push this down here where it originally was, but most people move it up here, and so you can do that, and then obviously stretch it out to have the whole, like that. And you can have these switched around, or if you want it to be just like default, then put it on the second row. Once you do that, you want to swipe in again, and this time you want to open up your app drawer, and there should be a folder, and this is all using the default Samsung launcher. There's a folder called Google, and you can see that there's a folder called Google. Take that folder, so basically like long press, and then drag it down to this corner right here. So that way you have the full Google folder. You can like reorganize the icons to be just like a stock Note 7. In fact, I will take a picture of one that I've already transformed into looking like a stock Note 7. I will put it over there. I will put it over there, and you can see like how the Google folder is actually configured if you want to go that far. Most people won't. So this time you swipe in again, and you basically go back to all your apps, and you just select some normal system apps that were there. So you need the either email or Samsung Pay, and this will depend on whether you have a carrier version or whether you have a unlocked. If your Note 5 is unlocked, then put Samsung Pay on the left. If your phone is unlocked, it is locked, where it's on Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, etc., then you put the email icon there. And so you basically just grab it. Some of them are in tools, some of them are in different folders. It really depends. And you basically take all of these and you grab, let's see, because I'm looking at this the same time that you guys are. So I will take, one of them is the Play Store. So you'll put the Play Store right next to the Google photo, or folder, not photo. And you grab a few more things. Like I said, you have email, camera, and gallery. So you basically just scroll through all your apps. Like here's camera, and this goes, I believe, in the middle. I could be wrong on that, but I will post a screenshot of how it's supposed to be, and you can basically just go off that screenshot. And let's see, we also need the gallery, which will go here, and then finally email, which should be here. Okay, so now we have this configured. However, we still need to configure the bottom tray. Now, it depends on what you want to do with these apps, if you normally kept them in that. But since I moved the weather widget, I'm going to move my Google widget up to the top on my main home screen. And I'm gonna move Chrome and Music because those are the custom ones that I have. And this can also now, like, I think Verizon has their own custom messaging app, but I wouldn't use it because it's absolute trash. So I will be using for this demonstration the regular built-in messages app. So this will essentially be like any other carrier's phone: T-Mobile, Sprint, AT&T, or Unlocked. So we're gonna scroll over back to this page, and we're gonna swipe in and set this as our home screen. So now if you unlock it and you go to unlock the phone, it'll go to this home screen. And then finally, you want to grab the phone dialer, messages, contacts, and Samsung Internet, and you want to pop those all down onto the dock, essentially, in the order of phone, contacts, messages, and internet. So now we finally just need to grab Samsung Internet, and now we have this all properly configured. I'm not sure if you can see that. There we go. And now what we need to do is we need to go to Wallpapers and Themes, and we need to set it to the default theme. So go under Themes and click on the default theme and click Apply. So it should be applying the default theme, and now it should go to the home screen. There you go. And you can see you have everything set up pretty much just like it would be on a stock Note 7. However, there is a couple things that we need to do. First off is wallpapers. This is like the last little thing you need to do. Is you need to set the wallpapers to be the same and or identical as a Note 7. So open up Google, and yes, I know my hair looks messy. That's not related to this video. So open up Google Photos or wherever you keep the stock Galaxy Note 7 wallpapers. I will drop a link to the wallpapers in the description, and I personally have them saved into an album called Samsung Galaxy Note 7, and here are all the default wallpapers. Now, here's the thing. This depends on the color of the home screen, especially. Depends on the color of your phone. If you have the black Sapphire Note 5, then you would use the same wallpapers as the black Onyx. Gold, gold, silver, silver, and then blue coral, you can choose to use the wallpapers from either white, black, or silver, whatever you want, if you want it to look like a blue coral Note 7, because it's not going to look like a blue coral Note 7, but you can use its wallpapers. So I'm saying, like, if you want to use the, if you have a white Note 7, since there was no white Note 7, I mean, if you're using a white Note 5, there wasn't a white Note 7. So you can choose to use, it'll probably look the best if you use the silver wallpaper, since those are somewhat similar colors. Or you can choose to use the wallpapers from blue coral. It doesn't really matter. And if you don't even know which of these wallpapers are from the right one, then you can just pick a random one. And pretty much with these S Pens, because these are going to be the lock screen wallpapers, because the lock screen wallpapers are actually were never leaked, as far as I know. I cannot find any link to Note 7 wallpapers that has the original lock screen wallpapers, except for this one, which is the one for the black Onyx. So you can use this lock screen wallpaper regardless of what color you have, or you can use the lock screen with the S Pens, which these were the default lock screens, or at least they were supposed to be for the unlocked international versions. And it's very simple as the blue pens are black Onyx, purple is blue coral, and then gold and silver. That's fairly self-explanatory. So, for example, I have the black Sapphire. So if you have a black Note 5, then this is going to be the easiest for you, because then you can select the default black Note 7 wallpaper and set that as your lock screen, or no, not lock screen, as the home screen from Google Photos or the gallery. So I'm going to set this as my home screen. And you can choose to have the motion effect or not. I will. And then I can have this. This is the default black Onyx Note 7 lock screen, which again I can set. And now, whenever I essentially have, now you can see it pretty much looks identical to a Galaxy Note 7. So you can see, you can pretty much fool your friends. The only thing is that they've updated the internet icon, which kind of sucks. But you can, if you want, in fact, I will show you this. If you want to get the original internet icon, you can simply downgrade the app, which means go into Google Play Store and turn off automatic updates, which I do anyway because I hate it. You can see like it's checking for updates now. Focus, you piece of crap webcam. So I go to Settings on the Google Play Store, and on auto update apps, click Do Not Auto Update Apps. So if it'll show that, and then click Cancel or click Apply or whatever, and then go to My Apps, go to Installed, and then scroll down to Samsung Internet. And you need to do this, you need to parity this in Galaxy apps as well, because otherwise Galaxy apps will update the internet. So in both of those app stores, you need to turn off automatic updates, and then you find Samsung Internet. So here we go, Samsung Internet Browser. And you want to click Uninstall, and it'll say, do you want to uninstall all updates to this Android app? And I don't use this, so that's perfectly fine. So I'm going to uninstall it. And now it should uninstall it. There we go. So now it's uninstalled. We go back to the home screen, and now we have the original internet icon. So now, for all intents and purposes, on the software level, this looks identical to a Galaxy Note 7. And the advantage of this is that you can fool people. And if you want to just add your apps over here and then add more home pages, or if I wanted to go back to what my real home screen is, which is this one, it still looks like a Note 7. And you don't have to do the thing with the app drawers, but if you have the wallpapers and then you have the default theme on top of that, then you pretty much look like a stock Note 7. So I hope you guys found this video very helpful. If you guys have any questions, please drop it in the comments below. And if you guys are still using a Galaxy Note 7, then definitely drop it in the comments below. Or if you're using a Note 5 or any phone, whatever phone you're using, drop it in the comments. I don't care. Anyways, this is that GTA Fan 720 signing out, and I hope you all have a good one, and I hope you all found this video very helpful. Peace.